Thanks so much for logging on to ShoreSportsZone.com, our Week 1 Friday highlight show. I'm Rich Krampanis. I've been covering Friday night high school football for 20 years. I can't tell you how excited I am to be back where I grew up, bringing you the Friday night action. We will take you all around Monmouth and Ocean County. Got a full plate of games. Let's get started right here in Little Silver. Red Bank Regional taking on Wall. This game would go down to the very last play. Jack Nowitzki saw his team with a 7-0 lead at the half. The Bucks quarterback would see the defense deliver early in the third. Aleem Gotzi with the quarterback sack. The Bucks get the ball back, and it's time for Gotzi to shine again. This is a fantastic 87-yard touchdown run. He's got one man to beat. Matt Cluley looks like he's got him. Little merry-go-round. And Gotzi is gone. An 87-yard touchdown run will certainly be in the nominations for top play of the week. 14-0 RBR. Wall tries to get something going. Billy Schneider had a couple of nice runs on this drive, but the drive would stall thanks to a fumble. 14-0 after 3. One thing I've learned over these first two games, Matt Cluley is a gutsy player. Watch him stick the ball across the plane. That's a touchdown. Wall's on the board. They trail 14-7 with 9:13 to go in the fourth. But the Crimson Knights were plagued by turnovers, a couple in the second half. The fumble is recovered by Ricky Wild. And then it's Jack Nowitzki going for the knockout punch. He goes to his favorite target. Check out Sadiq Palmer with the great concentration. A 30-yard gain all the way down to the 5. It would lead to this. Nowitzki, QB up the gut, 21-7 Red Bank Regional. Fourth down, Wall's got to go for it. Cole Cadigan comes down with it. Touchdown Wall. It's an 8-yard scoring play. It's a 21-14 game. Now, Red Bank Regional recovers an onside kick. Wall would get the ball back with 1 second. They have one chance to tie things up, but Teddy Mitchell is there with the INT. And head coach Nick Giglio, yep, it's time for a little bath. That's because the Red Bank Regional Bucks score a big 21-14 win over Wall. Gotzi with the 87-yard touchdown run. The game winner goes to Nowitzki. It was RBR's first ever win under the lights. After the game, we talked to some of the RBR players and the head coach about getting a huge opening victory and matching last year's win total.
It's been a long time coming, and we wanted to get this one so bad under the lights. We never got a win under the lights. It's our first one. Got history now.
It's awesome, something that hasn't happened around here in a while, and it just feels great to bring it back, It got a little sketchy at the end, but this is what we work for. This is what the off-season's for. This is what everything's for, Coming and winning the first game under the lights is great.
Yeah, we fought real hard. We worked real hard in the off-season. You know what? And the ball maybe bounced our way tonight, maybe because of that. We played a very good Wall team. And you know what? That happens. But, yes, first victory under the lights. We waited all last year. We didn't get it. So hopefully that maybe is a start of something good this year.
Let's head to Count Basie Field. Jim Portella and Red Bank Catholic taking on Long Branch. This one a little bit of a surprise in the first half. Scoreless after one. Second quarter. Look at Jordan Rodriguez handle that fumble. Airs it out. David Colbert's got it. 16 yards. 7-0 Long Branch. Remember, RBC has that long win streak against short conference foes. And then Eddie Hahn to the air. It's picked off by Darren Harmon. Do we have an upset alert? It's 7-0 midway through the second, but one play can change it all, and that was the play. The block punt scooped up by Doug Zockall. He goes in and gets the score. I want to show you this again. Take a look at who that is right there. That looks like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. That's Jamie Gordonier, committed to Miami. He's a linebacker, defensive end hybrid. He shouldn't be able to jump like that. What a great play. We're tied at 7, and then RBC settles down. Hahn with the long pass to Dan Lukowski. This is all the way down to the 20-yard line. RBC would take the lead for good right here. Mike Cordova, the senior running back, 9 yards for the score. It was 14-7 at the half. The second half was all RBC. They rolled to a 42-7 win. Long Branch should be encouraged, though. Demir Willis did some nice things out of the Wildcat. He's a running back to watch. But it was RBC taking control of this game in the second half. And that one play really turned the tide of the football game. The block by the future Miami Hurricane, Jamie Gordonier, and Doug Zockall doing a great job on the scoop and score. Let's go to Asbury Park, where the Bishops opened the season against the defending state champs, Point Pleasant Beach. Early on, what a great play here by the linebacker, Jake DiLorenzo, the INT. He had a huge postseason, and he's primed to have a great senior campaign as one of the leaders on that Garnet Gulls defense. They would miss a field goal, though, couldn't cash into that turnover. Later in the first, Jadion Stevens, great run for Asbury Park inside the 10, and the Bishops are knocking on the door. It's 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line, and the Point Pleasant Beach defense does some damage. Big stuff there. Blake Biondo sticks his nose in there. So it's 4th and goal, first play of the second quarter. Asbury Park's going for it. It's Charles Sanders from a yard out. The Bishops out in front, 6-0. Then it's Salvatore Swain on the screen pass. This is Trevor Saunders. He's got the first down and a whole lot more. Saunders takes it all the way down to the 5-yard line. It would lead to this. Salvatore Swain keeping it himself. Beautiful execution there on the 4-yard touchdown. It's 12-0. But Point Pleasant Beach doesn't panic. Jake Fioretti, nice run here. It's late in the first half, and Point Pleasant Beach is going to get the momentum. This was a huge play. Fioretti to Tanner Smith. Oh, my. Outstanding effort. We have to take a look at this one again. Look at Smith laying out. A tremendous grab by Smith, and it sets the stage for Joe Wagryzniak. With under a minute to go in the first half, Point Pleasant Beach gets on the board. They trailed 12-7 at the half. Fioretti gets the game winner in the fourth quarter, and Point Pleasant Beach comes from 12-0 down to get a 15-12 win over Asbury Park. Saw two pretty good football teams going after it at Asbury Park Stadium. Going to be a great season, I think, for both teams, but it's Point Pleasant Beach prevailing over the Bishops by 3. Meanwhile, what a ball game at Ocean Township High School. Neptune paying a visit to the Spartans. Royal Moore had to sit out the first 4 games. He didn't get to face his former team, but Ralph McLean was in at quarterback, and boy, did he have himself a game. 10-yard touchdown run. Neptune strikes first at 7-0. Then McLean airing it out. Check out Isaiah Calhoun. The catch. The elusiveness. Wow, that's an awesome play. Isaiah Calhoun, 59-yard touchdown catch. It's 14-0 Scarlet Flyers. But then Ocean gets going on defense. This is a name to keep an eye out for. That was Frank Henry with the quarterback sack. TJ Salduddy recovers. It would lead to a touchdown. Ocean's on the board. It's a 14-6 game, but Neptune kept on cranking in the first half. Jaree Parrish, 19 yards. That made it 23-6. But then Ocean in the second half would make a game of it. This is Kenny Pickett keeping it himself. Nice choice there. 9 yards on the keeper makes it a 30-20 game. Then after a turnover, Pickett to Marcus Blackman, 30-27 late in the third. We fast forward to the fourth quarter, where Tyler Thompson, who had a 97-yard punt return for a score earlier, makes a big play here. 35 yards. So Ocean is driving, looking for the win, but Zaire Alston delivers in the secondary for Neptune, and it seals the deal. This INT wraps things up. Neptune hangs on for a 30-27 win over Ocean. What a football game between these two teams. Neptune gets Rodney Taylor his first win as varsity coach. Ocean, there'll be many more battles to fight. Let's head to Freehold, where City bragging rights on the line. They played for the Duke Cup. Freehold Township and Freehold Boro. Scary moment here in the third quarter. Josh Dixon won our game ball last week. Here a late hit. Boom! Ouch! Goes off the bench. This is one tough customer, though. He is back and in the game. Pretty amazing stuff. The Freehold Boro defense was tremendous. Bailey and Dursky gets the strip and the fumble recovery. Freehold Township had trouble moving the ball against this Freehold Boro defense. And then trouble in special teams in the fourth quarter. Bad snap. It's a safety. Put 2 points on the board that put Freehold Boro in front 22-7. Josh Dixon already has 6 touchdowns this season. Here he gets his second touchdown of the night. 165 yards, 2 touchdowns to go with 219 last week against Middletown North. But more importantly, Freehold Boro is 2-0. They've already matched their win total from last year. Coach Dave Ellis and company have to be awfully excited about the way 2014 has started for the Colonials. We wrap things up in Howell, the Rebels playing host to Colts Neck. Now, Howell lost to Freehold Township last week, but a different story on Friday night. Bobby Cavallero to Jarvis Leaks. There he goes. Pure speed right there for Leaks. 56 yards, 6-0 Howell early. Now, I want to draw this play up. Cavallero does a good job. He's going to roll to his right here. Now, look at the top of your screen. We circle him there. That's Joe Salafrio. Now, he's going to get a little friction from the DB, but he just goes right to the end zone. He gets behind his man, and watch how this play develops. The long ball, Salafrio gathers, even with the double coverage. Touchdown. That's a great pass play right there. Salafrio with the TD. And it was another touchdown for Howell, 13-3. Colts Neck gets their first touchdown of the year. Great pass from Christian Sanchez to Tom O'Reilly. That made it a 13-9 game. But this was Howell's night on the extra point. Salafrio with the block. Every point helps. And congratulations to head coach Luke Sinkhorn. He picks up his first victory as the Howell head coach. 20-16 is your final. Cavallero tosses 3 touchdown passes. The Rebels improve to 1-1 on the season. I hope you enjoyed all the action. I want to thank all the great folks on the Shore Sports Zone team. Alex Lorenzo and TJ Brussowitz shooting. Diane and Luke Krampanis manning Score Central. Remember, we run live scoreboards all weekend long on Shore Sports Zone. And we've got more high school football action coming up on Saturday right here on ShoreSportsZone.com.